जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख में एक नए युग की शुरुआत हुई।
3 days after the revocation of Articles 370 and 35A from the Indian Constitution, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the dawn of a new era in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, 2 years after the historic decision, as India commemorates the second anniversary of the abrogation of Jammu and Kashmir's special status, it's time to recognize what's changed on the ground. From democracy to development, social justice to empowerment, and employment opportunities to governance, how Jammu and Kashmir has been marching towards prosperity, progress, and peace in the last 2 years. As the integration of Jammu and Kashmir ensured the spirit of one nation, one constitution, and one flag, the most visible change in the region has been the national flag unfurling on all government buildings where the official flag of the state accompanied the tricolour in the past. The move on 5th of August 2019 also made all 890 central laws applicable to the Union Territory, repealing 205 state laws that were unjust and discriminatory. Alongside, 130 other state laws were modified, including the reservation rules that extended benefits to left-out categories like Paharis and others.
उस दिन से अनुच्छेद 370 के सभी खंड लागू नहीं होंगे, सिवाय खंड 1 के नामक तदनुसार पढ़ा जाएगा.
Grassroots democracy strengthened in Jammu and Kashmir. 8-phase elections to the District Development Councils held in October-November 2020 in Jammu and Kashmir witnessed a voter turnout of a little more than 50%, surpassing the turnout in the last parliamentary and Panchayat elections. Moreover, voting for block development councils held for the first time in the history of Jammu and Kashmir on 24th of October 2019 had seen an even larger voter turnout of nearly 98%. Notably, the amendment to the Panchayati Raj Act gave more power to people developing funds, functions, and functionaries, which further created job requirements of 2,000 account staff, 317 Panchayat secretaries. Prime Minister Development Package promoting growth. Out of 54 projects costing nearly 56,000 crore rupees announced for Jammu and Kashmir under the Prime Minister Development Package, 21 have been completed by June 2021, while 12 more are likely to be concluded by 2021-2022, and 14 other projects will be completed by 2022-2023. The completed plans included the Rambagh flyover, Kazigund Banihal tunnel, and Jhelum flood mitigation project. Meanwhile, IIT Jammu has started functioning from its campus and the work on AIIMS has begun in Jammu. The centre remains committed to connecting Kashmir with train by December 2022, for which the highest railway bridge in the world is being constructed over Chenab River under the Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla Rail Link project. Building capital cities of future. Meanwhile, the centre is planning a light metro rail transit system for Jammu and Srinagar, scheduled to commence in March 2025. The elevated metro corridors are expected to cost around 10,599 crore rupees. Power for all, water to every home. Jammu and Kashmir achieved 100% household electrification under Saubhagya before the target date, covering over 3 lakh beneficiaries. The centre is planning to double the power generation capacity in Jammu and Kashmir in 3 years, adding 3,000 megawatt potential by 2024-2025, while major projects for expansion of power transmission system also being taken up. Under the Jal Jeevan mission, all 18 lakh rural households of Jammu and Kashmir are expected to have functional household tap connections by March 2022. Broadening social inclusion. Jammu and Kashmir has taken several measures to reach out to the last man in the queue with welfare benefits like pension and health insurance schemes and scholarships. That's not all. The Union Territory has also launched its largest ever recruitment drive with more than 18,000 posts advertised by SSB in Phase 1 and over 15,000 vacancies identified for Phase 2.